The CBS 58 Hometowns Tour continues this week. Today we are headed to West Allis.
The city of West Allis was established in 1906. It is a suburb of Milwaukee, located in Milwaukee County. And joining us to talk all about West Allis, we have Mayor Devine. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Hey. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So tell us, what do you love about West Allis?
Boy, that could take up a while. There's really a great momentum going on in the community right now with just tons of new restaurants. The farmers market is opening Saturday. We've got 2 new craft breweries opening up this summer. We've got an Ethiopian coffee shop that's coming into our community. Just a lot of great things to do, a lot of great restaurants, and just a location that just can't be beat. We're about 15 minutes from just about everything you'd want to do in the area.
There's a lot of excitement in West Allis happening right now, but there's also a lot of tradition. Like we said, West Allis founded in 1906, and I've seen a couple of places, been to a couple of places that seem like they've been here that long. How do you combine the two?
It's an interesting mix because we've got, a couple of restaurants and grocery stores that have been in the community for generations when you look at, Kegel's or Rupinas, but then we've got so many new places too that are bringing kind of new cuisine, new energy, new type of vibe to the city, which is leading to a lot of young families moving in as well.
Wonderful. Now, for Nicole's visit, any spots that you're hoping she checks out? Any must-see locations?
I gave her a list yesterday of about 30 things, and she was very appreciative, and I'm hoping that if she doesn't get to them today, I know it's right down the road for the studio there, so y'all can come check them out.
All right, I think that we'll see what Nicole does later on today. Perhaps she'll get, I don't know, maybe half of those 30, and we'll get the other half later on next week. Our neighbor, Devine, the mayor, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
The CBS 58 Hometowns Tour continues this week. Today, we're in West Allis.
The city of West Allis was established in 1906. It's a suburb of Milwaukee, located in Milwaukee County. Joining us this morning, we have Patzer from station number 6 in West Allis. Good morning. Good to see you.
Morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
So tell us about station number 6. It's an old auto service station, now a craft beer and cocktail spot, but tell us more.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's an old gas station from the 1930s that we kind of repurposed into this wonderful cocktail garden and beer garden space right on the corner here of Beecher Street on 68th and Beecher. And we just become this wonderful hub for the community. We're dog friendly, family friendly, beer friendly. So you can kind of get a lot going on here right on Beecher Street.
What are the 4 Beecher Street businesses?
Yeah, so on the blocks of Beecher, we have the West Allis Cheese and Sausage Shop. We've got Beecher Meats Butcher Shop, the Bake Sale, which is our new bakery. Wild Roots is across the street from us here. So we become this hub right on Beecher Street, kind of get that one-stop shop. You can kind of spend the whole day here and hit up all the spots, and we'll host things like block parties, community events, and we're excited to host the next circuit in the Tour America's Dairyland, a big bike race on June 21st.
Those 4 businesses you just mentioned, including yours, that's like what everybody said on our Facebook page to go to, those 4.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can spend that whole day here. You can get, your bakery, your meat, your cheese, and then have a cocktail for dessert, so you get a little everything that you need.
Yeah. What else do you want people to know about West Allis? What do you like about working and living in West Allis?
Yeah, I grew up here, born and raised, so it's really exciting to see this renaissance happen, this rebirth. And just the community that's kind of being built around this new West Allis. That stigma of old West Allis is going out the door, which we're very excited to see that. And just continuing to see this community develop and just build a local economy and really just take this city into the future.
Excellent, Miles. Thank you. We love to profile businesses that are making West Allis a great place to live and visit. So thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Well, you can send us your favorite places to visit in West Allis, and Nicole might just stop by there today. Email those suggestions in right now to hometowns@cbs58.com. Then follow along both on air and online throughout the day to keep track of Nicole's adventures.
Crew's just a short distance from our studios, visiting the Milwaukee suburb of West Allis. And that's where we find CBS 58's Nicole Coughlin. Hi, Nicole.
Yes, we are in the same neighborhood, like you said, not a far drive from the station, but it's fun to find out these little hidden gems. And that's where we are right now in West Allis, Cream City Print Lounge. and bar. We should add the and bar part. And Rashawn Howard reached out to us on social media and said stop by, so here we are. Thank you for having us.
No problem.
Tell us a little bit about this space. You were saying a lot of people are surprised that you're here, right?
Yeah, for sure. We call ourselves the biggest underground printer in the city, but we're actually big time.
Yeah.
We're a big deal. What we do here is full service apparel printing, and then we also do print and sit parties where you can come in with your group, corporate parties, birthday parties, bachelorette parties, any type of event you want to do here, and make t-shirts with your group while enjoying our bar. And we have karaoke, we have games and things like that, so you can customize it to whatever you want.
I love it. And you guys just opened up in 2019?
2019.
All right. So again, parties are just starting again. And the space is available.
Right. Yes, the space is available.
All right. And you're always teaching people. What are you going to teach us here today?
So
Show me this.
We're going to show you how to screen print. So this is what we teach during our print and sip classes.
Okay.
So I'm going to take you through the process. So what you're going to do is put one hand right here.
Okay.
Just hold that up a little bit. Put your other hand here.
Okay.
And then you're going to lightly cover the ink over the design.
I asked him, I'm like, can I screw something up? But you said everything in here is
goof-proof.
Goof-proof. Okay.
So then that's good. We're going to let this all the way down.
Okay.
Put 2 hands on that.
2 hands.
Yep. And then you're going to push hard all the way through.
Now it's... There! Was that too hard?
It was, but...
Did I break it?
No, you should be good. So then we lift this up.
Cream City. That's fantastic.
That's how you do it.
So this is obviously your logo and your thing, but people are invited to enjoy their own designs and anything.
You do your private party, you can submit your own designs, and then you all will print that same design.
All right, and come to West Allis, right? We got to wrap it up, but you were just saying it's changing.
Yeah, West Allis is changing. It's becoming more diverse. I love the diversity that's bringing with business owners and even the people. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Cream City Print Lounge and Bar. Thank you for having us today.
No problem.
Sorry about the machine. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
CBS 58 Hometowns takes us to West Allis.
Yeah, just a hop, skip, and a jump away for our own Nicole Conklin, and she's landed at the one and only Kegel's Inn with more. Hi, Nicole.
You can't go to West Allis and spend the day here without ending the tour at Kegel's Inn, right? The historic bar right here in West Allis. Julian Kegel invited us to stop by. Thank you for having us.
Our pleasure. Thanks for having us.
It's like a little piece of history preserved right here.
It is the most beautiful hidden gem in Milwaukee, in my opinion.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about this building. This is the original spot.
Yeah, everything's original. So when you walk in, you don't see what's going inside of Kegel's Inn because of the stained glass windows. 1933, those go in. It's Prohibition. Remember, like everybody who was in West Allis was coming to Kegel's Inn.
But nobody had to know that.
Well,
right?
Yeah, even though everybody did.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's interesting. That's why the stained glass windows.
Exactly.
Okay.
But all the chairs, all the walls, the murals on the wall, they're all hand painted. It's just an architectural gem and part of the heritage of West Allis that can hopefully never go away.
Right, and that's what's so cool about this place because you guys are preserving the heritage and the history, but you've also got new things like the beer garden outside, right?
Yeah, that and our drive-through for fish fries.
Yeah.
So if you're still nervous about gathering around people, you can just use our parking lot for our drive-through, or you can mingle out in open air under the beer garden with live music Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, we try and have it all so that you can just experience this place for what it really is.
Do people come in and go, it's like this is a legend.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like what took you so long to get here, right? So stop on in, right?
Stop on in, fish fries, but you guys do open for lunch, you said on Fridays too?
On Fridays at 11. Yep, that's the only day we're open for lunch right now. Every other day of the week is all of our German specialties. So we labor hard for hours making this food that my grandparents made.
Yeah.
And we haven't changed the recipes, but we've gone back to scratch on almost everything. So the flavors are just amazing.
Gone back to scratch. That is really cool.
Very
and
much
just
so.
to see, I mean, this bar in and of itself is beautiful to look at.
Very much so. Yeah, it's all original.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. All right, what do you want people to know? Come on down to visit you.
Yeah, well, we're also expanding. So our beer garden is, we have a new beer garden down at the War Memorial Center.
That's huge.
We've partnered as a fundraiser for their nonprofit, and it's right on the lakefront. We have our loaded sausages. We've got a food truck, a 1957 beer truck that we serve German beers out of, looking at the lake with the art museums right there, supporting a great cause.
All right, so down at the lakefront or right here in West Allis, check them out, Kegel's Inn. Thank you for having us stop by.
Nicole, thank you.
There you go, that's a wrap. From a bar in West Allis, 58 Hometowns Tour. Toss it back to you guys.
Kegel's, West Allis.
To CBS 58's Nicole Conklin, who's at Carrie's Crispies. Nicole.
Carrie's Crispies. So a lot of delicious Rice Krispie treats like right around the corner from the station, guys. So remember that. And Carrie, joining us from Carrie's Crispies, thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for coming.
You invited us on Twitter.
Well, of course.
So it's your fault that we're here. But about this place. This is just kind of a passion that grew into a real business.
I know, crazy.
Yeah.
I started just making Rice Krispie treats for parties
Yeah.
and friends events, and they're like, you should do this. And so we started small at a farmer's market, and 7 years later, here we are.
Here we are, and obviously all these flavors, great display, and you have a obviously location here, right at 72nd and Beecher.
Yes.
People want to come, the blue building.
The
you can't
blue
miss it.
building, bright
Yeah.
blue building. Yep, 72nd and Beecher. We have over 40 different flavors.
Wow. And you're going to take us in back, right?
Yes.
Tell us what's happening back here, because we're like, and this is where the magic is made.
Well, we have lots of crispy being made every day. So here's our packaging crew. Cutting and packaging. We do a lot of wholesale for Beecher Meats down the road. So we're always making Rice Krispie treats. We're gearing up for festival season too, so that's exciting back at the festivals.
And we're going to come back in here. She's making
Reese's Pieces.
Oh my gosh,
this
it's
is
all made here.
Yep, this is our fan favorite. Anything with chocolate and peanut butter. So we have Reese's Pieces, a chocolate layer, and then a peanut butter layer.
That's amazing. And if you guys, if anyone's ever made Rice Krispies, you were saying you guys just spend all day stirring.
Yep, pretty much. Butter, I mean, the basic Rice Krispie treats recipe we go with, you know, butter, marshmallows, and then from there, it's kind of a fun,
palette. Yes.
Yeah.
Tell us about West Allis, though, because we were saying, obviously, featuring the city, and we keep hearing from business owners how great it is to be a business owner here.
When we wanted to find a building, we really honed in on West Allis.
Yeah.
From doing events prior, they've always been super supportive community.
Yeah.
So we knew we wanted West Allis, and then the city was really helpful to getting the building and coming to West Allis, and ever since it's been, everyone asks us how it's going every day. It's awesome.
It's great.
Yeah.
So if anyone out watching has not been to West Allis, come on down.
I mean, we have Rice Krispie treats and other treats. Why not?
Why not? All right, Carrie's Crispies, come visit them in West Allis. Thank you for letting us stop by and invade your kitchen. We're going to toss it back to you guys for this edition of the 58 Hometown. 58 Hometowns tour brings us to West Allis. At one time, back in the early 20th century, this was the largest suburb of Milwaukee. So today, we decided to start at the beginning.
ALLIS. That refers to the gigantic manufacturing company that moved here in the early 1900s, 1902. E.P. Allis moved from their east site to this big sprawling west site, and things that were supposed to be delivered out to this new plant were arriving at the east plant, and people kept saying, no, 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 that goes to the West Allis plant. What we celebrate here is what used to be, and what I'm excited about is what it can be.
Hi, I'm Mark Lutz. I'm the owner of West Allis Cheese and Sausage Shop. We serve breakfast, deli sandwiches all day long, and then cheeses. We carry over 400 varieties of cheeses and a bunch of different Wisconsin specialty products. The people are great, incredibly friendly, and if you want to do business in West Allis, it's an underserved community, and there's plenty of opportunity.
So I'm Rashad Howard, owner of Cream City Print Lounge in West Allis, Wisconsin. So we're a full-service apparel printing company, but we also host print parties where you and your group can come in and make your own T-shirts. I love the way West Allis is growing right now. They're adding new things. They're investing into the community. I like how diverse it's becoming with the businesses as well.
So many people stopping to say hi, so many great businesses to visit. We ran out of time in West Allis. We didn't even get to see Hawkins Clock Center here downtown. We'll have to save that for another day. For your 58 Hometowns tour, that's a wrap from West Allis.
A great day in West Allis, and you can catch CBS 58 Hometowns all day on air and on our social media pages as Nicole checks out all the places and people that make West Allis great.